A warm greeting. Today is Thursday, August 17, 2023. This is meteorologist Ruben Garcia speaking. In this video, I will be providing an update on the possible development of some cyclones in the tropical Atlantic region, particularly in relation to Invest 99, which has a moderate probability of cyclonic development as it moves northwestward over the next few days. It's important for residents of the Eastern Caribbean to pay close attention to this forecast, as there is a projected risk of heavy rainfall events across the Lesser Antilles and Puerto Rico during the beginning of next week, along with windy conditions that could affect the region. As of 2 p.m., the National Hurricane Center maintained a 60% probability of development for both Invest 99 and Invest 98. Regarding Invest 98, a northwestward trajectory is projected without a threat to land areas. However, there have been interesting trends related to Invest 99. Some models now show a trajectory closer to the Caribbean region. While the National Hurricane Center's 2 p.m. update still indicated the region as a potential area for cyclonic development, notably, the European model run suggests the possible development of a tropical cyclone that could reach the Caribbean region. We await the upcoming model runs to see if they align with this trend. Residents of the Eastern Caribbean should pay closer attention to this tropical wave, but with caution, given the significant uncertainty in this forecast, as I've mentioned over the past few days. The complexity of this forecast arises from the presence of these tropical waves along with the monsoonal trough in areas of maximum vorticity. For example, Invest 99 has a circulation located near longitude 40 degrees west, while another area of vorticity is near longitude 47 degrees west. Currently, the National Hurricane Center believes that the dominant zone for development should be the one near longitude 40 degrees west. If this becomes the entity that develops cyclonically, it will likely take a path passing to the northeast of the Caribbean. However, a concern arises if the development occurs in the second vorticity zone, which would lead to a forecast change with a trajectory closer to or over the Eastern Caribbean. The forecast complexity is highlighted by some interesting model outputs, such as the European model's afternoon run today. Regardless of tropical cyclone development or trajectory, it appears that a trough position just north of the northeastern Caribbean will create highly unstable conditions. Significant rainfall seems likely to affect the Eastern Caribbean, even if Invest 99 doesn't lead to cyclone development. According to specialized trajectory models, a general west-northwest movement is expected for at least the next 48 hours, followed by a more westward movement. There have been notable variations, with models now showing a more westward trajectory, keeping the Lesser Antilles on alert. I ask you to stay tuned for the bulletins that will be issued in the coming days. The good news is that atmospheric conditions don't seem favorable for significant strengthening or organization. Despite warm sea surface temperatures along Invest 99's future path, the presence of Sahara dust is a limiting factor for significant development. Remember that this Sahara dust comes with dry air. For instance, the GFS model projection shows Invest 99's circulation passing near the Caribbean on Monday. Notice the brown colors representing dry air that could interfere with this circulation. Additionally, a trough expected to develop over the northeastern Caribbean from Saturday onward will impose strong westerly wind shear. Any cyclone approaching this area during the weekend or early next week will likely face strong wind shear. As seen in the ensemble forecast from the GFS model, strong wind shear is projected northeast of the Caribbean. Due to these factors, significant strengthening of this disturbance is expected to be quite difficult. This is good news, though I will later show you the excessive rainfall amounts and potential wind gusts that could affect the region. Let's move on to the latest global model projections. Here we have the American model, the GFS. You can see that until at least Saturday or Sunday, Invest 99 doesn't significantly develop. However, the first vorticity zone could reach the Lesser Antilles during Saturday night and Sunday, potentially bringing heavy rainfall and some wind gusts to the northeastern Caribbean. According to the European model run that we're slightly concerned about, it develops the first vorticity zone located east of Invest 99. This brings the disturbance to tropical depression strength on Sunday night or Monday morning. Subsequently, this model forecasts a tropical storm passing over the Virgin Islands on Monday afternoon or evening. Remember to stay attentive to the evolution of this forecast, especially to the afternoon and evening model runs, as well as the 8 p.m. update from the National Hurricane Center. Other models, such as the German one, depict a strong tropical wave crossing the Caribbean on Monday morning and afternoon. This is associated with the vorticity zone just west of Invest 99. The Canadian model's forecast shows a potent tropical wave moving south of Puerto Rico on Sunday afternoon or evening. The UK model, too, predicts a tropical depression or tropical storm passing about 100 miles northeast of the Caribbean. Clearly, uncertainty persists, and it's crucial to monitor where the circulation center ultimately consolidates. If it consolidates in the vorticity zone just west of Invest 99, the chances of reaching the Caribbean would significantly increase. Conversely, if it consolidates where the National Hurricane Center indicated at 2 p.m., it would likely track northwestward and away from the region. These different scenarios are also evident in the GFS ensemble forecast. Invest 99's development is depicted, but in the afternoon runs, we've observed an increase in the number of members projecting development in the vorticity zone just west of Invest 99. This results in a 15% to 20% probability of a tropical depression or tropical storm entering the Caribbean on Sunday night or Monday morning. Comparatively, the European model's ensemble projection shows Invest 99 with a west-northwest trajectory, passing well north of the Caribbean. However, some members suggest a more westward development associated with the other vorticity zone. In this case, some members of the model depict a tropical storm crossing the Lesser Antilles, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. For these reasons, I ask you to remain attentive in the Eastern Caribbean, but still exercise patience, as there's no immediate threat and considerable uncertainty in this forecast. The afternoon model runs today do increase the risk somewhat for our region. Remember that the primary concern is the anticipated heavy rainfall event. For example, let's examine the GFS rainfall projection. Between Sunday and Monday, the GFS model forecasts heavy downpours with accumulations of up to 8 or 9 inches affecting central portions of the Lesser Antilles. Furthermore, this rainfall could shift between Monday and Tuesday to northern sectors of the Lesser Antilles, the Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico, with accumulations of 6 to 8 inches. The GFS projection suggests 200 to 300 millimeters, potentially causing heavy rainfall and flooding in the Eastern Caribbean. The European model's forecast aligns with the GFS. It shows estimated rainfall between 8 to 12 inches in some areas of the Lesser Antilles, roughly 250 to 350 millimeters. Exercise caution and please stay updated on the evolution of this forecast. In addition to the rain, windy conditions are also expected. For example, according to the projection of the European model, which forecasts the development of a tropical storm, we're talking about wind gusts ranging from 40 to 70 miles per hour, or the equivalent of 70 to 105 kilometers per hour. The GFS model, which still doesn't show much development, also indicates wind gusts between 35 to 40 miles per hour, which could affect the northeastern and eastern Caribbean region. Well, that would be all for today's afternoon update. I will be closely monitoring the 8 p.m. bulletin from the National Hurricane Center, as well as the afternoon model runs, to see if we indeed observe that trend and if other models align with the European model's idea, which would definitely increase the risk in the Caribbean. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the red button below the video so you won't miss the upcoming updates that I'll be providing over the next few days. Until then, take care and have a great day.